Ladies and gentlemen, the government of Kenya, led by Dr. William Samuel Ruto, is in panic mode. This is because of the statement which the opposition leaders gave that on the 25th of this month, it will be a public holiday.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, due to the persistent targeting, kidnapping and abductions, intimidation, and law of arrests and murder of young people by this heinous and degenerate regime led by William Ruto, we reiterate our call for the June 25th to be a people's public holiday, a day of memorial in honor of all Kenyans who have lost their lives under this regime. Thank you. God bless Kenya.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the statement which makes the government of Kenya to be in a panic mode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fira's YouTube channel, the home for politics. We are there for you, you are there for us. The channel always belongs to you. After the opposition had gave out that statement, the government of Kenya quickly has responded to that statement, whereby the government or the government spokesman has gave out this statement.
We will not allow people to celebrate tragedy just because they want to make political scores. We have heard people saying that June 25th will be a public holiday. There is no public holiday on June 25th. It is a working day. If at all it falls on a weekday, we must move forward. Whatever people are trying to recreate for the Gen Z movement, we want to tell them that is a thing of the past. We are united. If you have any views, please go to the committee. They are moving around the country. Present your views and we will discuss because...
Also, on the same issue, Kimani Ichung'wah has also spoken over the issue.
Government. Leo nasikia wakisema ati 25th of June is a public holiday. There is nobody with the power to declare a public holiday other than the government of Kenya through the Ministry of Interior and National Security. And for those who imagine that the unfortunate events of last year June is something that you will incite Kenyans with, please look for another agenda. Mambo ya maafa, watoto wa Kenya, Mkenya yote hata mmoja kupoteza maisha, sio jambo la kufanya mzaha na kufanya siasa nalo. Wale ambao wanatuambia saa hii ati watadeclare June 25th a public holiday ili mchochee vita, mupiganishe watoto, we want to tell you Kenyans have no space, not for divisions along ethnic lines, not even the divisions you want to create amongst generations of our young people. We are a nation of many generations, and we will not allow you to weaponize one generation of young Kenyans against other Kenyans. Tunajua wanataka kuchochea watoto wetu. Na watoto wetu, hata kwa nyumba yangu, niko na watoto ambao ni wale generation ndogo kabisa. Niko na wengine wa umri wa makamo. Niko na wengine wakubwa kidogo. Different generations. Tusigawe watoto wetu kwa misingi ya generation ama vizazi ambazo wamezaliwa. And let me finish by telling our young people. To the young people.
Also, the President of Kenya, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, has spoken over the issue.
Of our nation, do not be misled by those who want to take advantage of the energy and the resources of our have a plan for you. We have a plan for your employment in matters digital jobs, in affordable housing, in export of labor, and in all the other programs we have. Take your position and build your nation, because we want to ensure that your energy, your talent, your knowledge, your expertise is used for your empowerment and for the transformation of our nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can all see that the statement has brought a storm to the government of Kenya. We had demonstration which occurred in last week, whereby the demonstrations were peaceful until the time when the goons were sent and intervened the demonstrations. That is when we saw burning of vehicles and also looting of vehicles, and also we had stoning of the business houses. Also we saw the stealing of items from the shops. Ladies and gentlemen, what does that indicate? Because the demonstrations were just peaceful. Later on, we had goons who are joining the demonstrations, making it chaotic, in order to be seen that these demonstrations, individuals who are demonstrating, they are the one looting other people's properties. But that was a strategic plan to which they want to counter the event of June 2025, of June 25th of this month. Why am I saying so? Because the government has fear over the day, and they want to look of a way in which they want to ban the day for it not to happen. Why am I saying so? Even Farouk Kibet, the PA of the president, and the Sakaja, the governor of Nairobi, they had the following in which they were speaking over the issue which is going to happen on 25th of this month.
Ametangaza roadmap. Ameanza juzi kuchoma Nairobi na kuchoma magari. Ameenda mbele, anasema tarehe 20 ati wanaweka mkutano holiday. Wameanza holiday ya kutaka kuchoma Nairobi. Watachoma hii Kenya sisi tukiwa kweli? Maandamano gani inaruhusiwa ya kuchoma mali ya watu? Sasa Sakaja, wewe unapenda sheria. Wewe umekuja hapa. Sisi tunakutuma kwamba Nairobi ibaki salama. Nairobi itabaki salama, haitabaki. Jambo la pili, na ni jambo muhimu, sisi kama Wakenya tuwe kitu kimoja. Tumezungumziwa na viongozi, wamehubiri amani. Sisi tutatembea Kenya kuleta uwiano, amani na umoja wa Kenya. Sisi tutafanya kazi, na vile nimesema, Kenya itabaki huru na haki kwa kila Mkenya. Na sisi tunasema majirani wetu hapa magharibi, Mungu akipenda, sisi pia tutaombea kwamba hii nafasi rais akimaliza, sisi tutarudisha mkono kwa majirani ambaye wanataka amani katika nchi yetu ya Kenya. Watu ya nyumbani mnaambia Sakaja alinde Nairobi. Kuna hasira na uchungu, na nilifurahi nimeona rais wetu alitoa ujumbe na taarifa kusema kwamba investigation itafanyika kikamilifu ili tuwe na haki. Lakini hata kama kuna uchungu, haimaanishi mali ya wananchi iharibiwe. That is not what it means. Nairobi. Last week walinipata unawares. Arudi tena. Wajaribu tena. We will protect the city, the capital city. Wasijaribu. Yani, si wanasema kuna siku wanakuja? Wajaribu kugusa mali ya mtu yoyote. Biashara ya mtu yoyote. Gari inachomwa kwa nini? Gari ya mwananchi wa yani hajafanya jambo lolote. Gari yako umetoka umeenda town, unapata gari yako imechomwa. Duka yako imevunjwa. Zile street lights, zile dustbin, zile kabro sio zangu. Ni za wananchi wa Kenya. The taxpayers. Nikubali hiyo maneno yaendelee? Siwezi kubali. Unajua mko na gavana Nairobi. Kutakuwa na utulivu, kutakuwa na amani katika mji. And those ones who kwanza tayari, kwa sababu si walionekana kwa picha, kuna vijana tayari wanaenda kushikwa kesho, wapelekwe kotini. Iwe funzo kwa wengine. Walionekana, wengine wanaonekana wawili wanavunja dustbin. Wanatupa mawe. Katiba inakubali mtu peaceably and unarmed to do any demonstration, but not violently.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Farouk Kibet and John Sakaja, the governor of Nairobi. But why are they giving threats over the issue of 25th of this month? They want to instill fear among the young people whom will decide to come out. And there is one question which we are asking ourselves. Who sent the goons to come and intervene with the peaceful demonstration which was going on? They are giving praise to the opposition that they are individuals who are responsible for those guns. But Mike Sonko also tells us something which he spoke some days there before.
Sahii tumeona deep state na system wameanza kuchoma magari, isemekane ni mahasla wanachoma magari. Mimi nataka kutoboa niseme hivi. 2017 wakati kulikuwa na maandamano ya ODM, mimi na Kibicho na deep state wale wengine na system tuliwenda kuprint t-shirts za ODM. Tukanunua magari second hand kwa mashoro, tukazichoma huko Ngong Road. Ionekane ni ODM, kumbe ni deep state na system. Mwache kuharibia Hustler Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Mike Sonko. So, if you follow that issue from where we have started to where we have reached, you can clearly see that the government has hand in the goons which banned the vehicles during the demonstration day, and their target is not to allow the event of 25th of this month to happen. But why is the government of Kenya fearing the event of that day? I have three issues which comes across. The first issue is the government of Kenya fears the day because of, number one, the aftermath of the event. The government of Kenya does not understand or do not know what will happen after the event has occurred. Where will the young people decide? What will the young people decide to do after which they have finished the event? Why am I saying so? We all know that June last year, we had demonstrations of Gen Z whereby they were against the finance bill, and a lot of young people were killed. From that day up to now, the young people has not given the young people has not given have not forgiven the government of Kenya. Now, through the opposition declaring that on 25th of this month it will be a holiday, then it means that there will be a place where this young generation will gather so that they can give solidarity to their fellow individuals who were killed. So the government of these young people maybe can decide, because the government of Kenya killed people, now let's have a demonstration towards the State House or towards the Parliament or to any place where they can decide. That is one of the things which the government of Kenya is fearing. The second thing is the additional bitterness of the death of Albert Ochuang. So with the conjunction of that with that issue which happened last year, the government of Kenya fears the aftermath of the event of that day. The second thing is the message of the event. What type of messages will be given to this young generation? Will it a message which will build the government of Kenya, or will it be a message which will dissolve the government of Kenya? So this government of Kenya fears the information which will be instilled to this young generation. As we know, the information will be revoking against the government of Kenya because they have not done according to the wills of the people. Also, the death of this Chin said, we have not seen actions taken in by the government. The individuals and the people who were responsible for the killing of this young generation, they have been not put into police custody. That is why they fear the information which will be given in that day. The last thing is the Chinsed voting block. This is where the opposition comes in. The opposition wants to use the Chinsed as a fighting tool to the government. Why am I saying so? Remember, the opposition wants to make sure that they have used the Chinsed to provoke the government, and they want to prove to the government that they are capable to unite the Chinsed to bring them into their hand. On the other hand, the government of Kenya do not want to give room to that situation, because if they give room to that situation to happen, the opposition to be seen as the individuals who has taken a role in taking a responsibility, or who has taken a role in ensuring that the issues which the Chin said are raising, they are catered for, then it means the government of Kenya has loosened the grip of the Chin said. That one indicates that the voting block of this Chin said will go to the hands of the opposition. Due to that, the government of Kenya cannot give room to that issue to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's wait and we see on how things will fold out. Till next time, this is the Firas YouTube channel. Thank you, and never forget not to subscribe to this channel. May God